Hey, unicorn family. Hey, unicorn family. Okay, so I think when I say unicorn family, I think it's gonna be like a cute name. So that's what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, unicorn family. Hey, unicorn family. That's okay. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like this video and comment whatever you want. But don't if you wait, I'm gonna hit to your back, or I'm just gonna I look cute anyways. Okay. Oh. So guys, we're basically going to do a morning routine. And later we're going to be doing another routine. Okay? Okay. So, oh, and when you subscribe and you see that bell, click the bell, and when it says all here, there's like a bell next to it that goes like dun, dun, dun. You click on all. You just click on it, okay? And when you click on all, then you're gonna get a notification every time I post a new video. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be doing a morning routine, and I just brush my teeth. I wake up every time at 8:30, but before I can do anything, but it's 8:55. Whatever. We're just gonna talk a little bit, cause I'm gonna do this morning routine and maybe like talk a little bit, and then I'm gonna like stop doing this video, and then later in the night I'm gonna do another one, a night routine. So yeah, that's it. So if you want to know how I go in the meeting, so yeah, I go to my regular teacher. Oops, no, I don't go there. I go here, and then it says every Zoom link for Miss Snyder. So yeah, you guys. Yes, it is this down, and then we just press here, and then it shows us this. We just press that, and then we wait, and then when it says cancel open, you just press open, and then it leads you to your meeting. Watch. You see that? It leads you to your meeting.
From Wall Street Journal.
They're just
Police officer
too.
Colvin was found guilty for the death of George Floyd, knee on his neck, and he couldn't breathe.
Are you recording me?
And yesterday they had a memorial for George Floyd's death.
Where?
And by the way, in Buffalo it's snowing.
It's not
snowing here, but it is supposed to rain later. Ah, look at that, everybody. See, we don't have snow. Buffalo gets...
You need to go snowing all day long. I'm not going out there.
Buffalo's a nice place. It's just colder.
Yeah.
Colder than here. I'm going to go visit Buffalo in a few months because we want to see the school there for my son. So Grayson, you'll have to tell us that before I go visit, okay?
Okay. Yesterday was kind of like yesterday was a nice weather though.
Yes, it was beautiful. Edgar, do you have your current events?
Forgot about it.
I want it tomorrow. Marilyn, you have your current events? Go ahead, share.
saw in the news that there was a girl walking to the streets, and then there was two guys on a motorcycle. They went to the street. They was just in a motorcycle, and then they slapped this girl that was walking, and then the girl got mad, and yeah.
Okay, not bad. That was a summary. Just try to give a few more details next time, okay? Anna, you went. Deviana went. Sebastian went. Farhan.
We just see stuff that we just see.
Current events?
Current events for us is
Yes, for almost a year, Americans have been looking.
okay. So current events for us is you see something in the news and then you read it.
Immunity.
But I don't got nothing. I just said it. Cause why would you need to read it? Just said it.
Spell it if you can't say it, and I'll help you.
Okay.
But maybe I'm gonna play.
Farhan, don't go off the screen.
Oh wow.
Farhan.
When people get the vaccine,
They go crazy.
Does anyone know do you know what herd immunity means?
No, I'm just not.
Does anyone know what a herd is? Like if there's a herd of elephants or a herd of buffaloes, what does it mean, Parmeshwar?
herd means like it's a group,
Right, a big group. It could be
Like a large
thing.
like a
Right.
small fish,
It could be a big group of anything. So
like a big
Like
group
a
of
family.
tiger sharks in the night.
it could be a big group of people. So when Farhan's article is talking about herd immunity, what they're talking about is that once enough people, if a lot of people get the COVID vaccine, that if so many people have it, like they're using the word herd as like a large group of people have it, it will keep it from spreading less because those people, everybody who's vaccinated, that large group, won't be getting it, and if I don't have it, I can't give it to you, and that kind of thing. So that's why they're hoping the more people that get it, the more it will protect everybody else. Edgar, do you have a question?
What?
No,
Oh my God.
just that
my
my mom and dad when we do the vaccine 2 times.
That's wonderful. Joseph, do you have your current events?
I did vaccine one time and then I got scared.
That's okay. You'll be fine. And you didn't do the vaccine yet. Oh, you did different vaccines. They're not giving this one to young kids yet. Joseph, do you have your current events?
The flu. Yes.
Go ahead.
Many people are dying from the COVID-19. People are getting the Johnson vaccine, but it's come that they're kind of getting more sicker. So now they're making another vaccine, and other people are taking less vaccines now.
We're working on it. Devaney, do you have your current events?
I'll play this because I like.
Can you have it for tomorrow?
Yeah, I know.
Jeremiah, do you have your current events?
I have that in.
Yes.
A
Can you
dog
share
or-
it, please?
There was a gun robbery in a Stop and
I don't
Shop
want to name it.
yesterday. Kids had to be evacuated. They had to stay in school. Parents were being contacted, and
How we walk though. It's okay.
The gunman wasn't in the school, so why do you think
no,
that?
not in school. At the Stop and Shop. He was outside.
I know. So I'm going to ask a question. The gunman I saw on the news was in the Stop and Shop. So why do you think they called the parents and kept the kids in school?
Because it was near it.
Yes. They did that because they knew that they'd be safer in the building, and just in case the gunman, let's say, ran away or got out of the building before they could capture him, by keeping the kids in the building and not letting anyone in it, it was keeping them safer, and the school was not far from that location. That's why they did that. So it was, the kids were safe. Nothing was happening in the school, but they knew they'd be safer if they stayed in the building, so that's why they did that. The kids were all safe. What? No, it was a school in Hempstead on Long Island. Nayeli, do you have your current events?
No, but I will have it tomorrow, Miss Snyder.
All right, please do. Jaden B, do you have your current events? I don't know if you're there, Jaden. Did I forget anyone?
She could do it too. Cause we do.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk a little now more about this and about social emotional. Then you're gonna have science. We'll do our math lesson, and then we're gonna finish up with some read alouds and stuff that relate to social studies and the social emotional. Now, I'm a little surprised that more of you didn't write about what Swaffville did, and there was a few others, one or two other people. Yesterday.
What's your problem?
Jaden, it's okay that you didn't. I just think we need to talk about it, okay? It doesn't mean anybody did anything wrong. When there's a trial for something, depending on what it is, it's not over right away. It could take a week, it could take 2 weeks, it could take longer. It depends on how big the event was, and the event with the police officer Derek Chauvin in Minneapolis was a pretty big event.
There's fun stuff.
Yes, there are crimes every day. That is true.
Not only fun stuff.
But does anyone know why this one made the news and was so much more spoken about and protested and all of that? Why was this a bigger story?
Like, no. We just don't.
Jaden F?
And the teacher's just like that.
It's because George Floyd died because of a cop.
Yes. Now, people do die, and sometimes they might die if they're being, chased or arrested. I mean, things happen, and sometimes they happen accidentally, all kinds of things like that. However, it was a police officer. It happened as a result of his actions, and it was videotaped, so there was proof of it. And the other thing is, let's just say, because you all see, and I don't know what you're doing, but stop. You all watch TV and you all see the news. If, let's say, a police officer was being attacked or chased and shot at and somebody had a weapon, are they allowed to defend themselves? Yeah.
Like everybody put
they are.
robots in their
And
freaking
defending
gym.
themselves could lead to the person who's attacking them getting
What are you
hurt.
doing?
What was
Those
the
don't have
difference in
robots,
this
and it's hard for them
situation,
to laugh.
Jaden?
What are you gonna do?
Because the cop was
Huh?
putting his knee on
robots?
George Floyd's neck.
They don't
Well,
have.
that's not, well, yes, that is what happened, but that's
Not
not
like
the
everybody
difference. What was the
They're
difference
putting it
in this
maybe to
situation than in what I described?
They think that everybody has. No, we don't have.
Grayson?
George Floyd didn't have a gun or any weapon of sorts.
Right. It wasn't, it's still not good that he died. It wouldn't matter, but it wasn't, Grayson's right. It wasn't like George Floyd was pointing a gun at him and, he was trying to not get shot. And he didn't have a knife or another weapon. He wasn't defending his life. Was he trying to arrest him? Yes. Was the reason he was trying to arrest him a valid reason? Yeah, probably. But it wasn't a reason to do what he did. He could have arrested him without
people don't have Robux.
harming
and
him,
Sometimes
or
they don't even
very least
want
without
to.
killing him.
Sometimes they don't even
So I
want
want
to
you
do
to
it no more.
understand
They
that
wanna
police
leave 'cause the
are
thing is hard, and
allowed
when they
to
press
use
the
weapons. They
the
are
skip
allowed to protect
button,
themselves.
the
They are
skip
allowed to
button,
protect other
you
people.
can't because it's rolling.
But they can't just
And
go to
this
someone and say, oh, you're
fist,
under arrest for this, and then hurt them if
Why
they're not
not
in any
like-
danger. Does
Like
anyone know what the word self-defense
Why
means?
not attend something?
Who said yes? Adrita, what does it mean?
Like, that's just too much. And they might not want to
Like
let's
you.
go Roblox
You like
just on this stupid game.
Well,
Like,
I think that it means
then they have to leave
you can protect
because they
yourself
don't
if
want
you
to
like
because it's hard.
have like a weapon or like something that can protect
But yeah,
you.
guys.
Well,
I
it
had
does
fun
mean
talking
to protect yourself,
I
but what
need
does self-defense
to-
mean, though? In what
I need to
situation?
leave.
Swamp, no.
You
But
try to
I'm talking
defend
to you
yourself.
guys. Bye.
Yes,
Have a great day.
you can try to defend yourself, but it
Have a
means
good
sort
life,
of with the
and
same
bye.
kind of force as someone else. So